Well, our weather pattern is finally starting to change. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Stelling here on your Friday morning. Another day of some tropical downpours across the Carolinas here, but we'll see the pattern switch as we head on into the weekend. This is what we're tracking. More scattered storms for the day today. Again, the chance is going to be there along that sea breeze front. Craven, Carteret, Onslow, Jones, Hyde, Pamlico, Beaufort counties as these storms press inland through the day today. Heavy downpours, still a slim chance of some damaging gusty winds, but not really haven't seen a whole lot of that as this week has played out. Now, definitely more sunshine for us as we head on in through the weekend here, as we are going to be looking for less storms. As a result, more sunshine gives us on the hotter side. Temperatures approaching that 90-degree mark. Watching something here in the Atlantic. Not that we're anticipating any kind of like tropical development, but it is an upper level low. And the question is, where's it going to track? Is it going to track towards us here in the Carolinas, which potentially could put a little kibosh on my perfect weekend forecast here. We'll just talk about that in a minute. Let's take a look and see the rainfall. Just a couple spots that I picked out over this week through yesterday. Jacksonville, New Bern close to 3 inches. Havelock over 3, almost 4 inches of rain. We'll be adding to that total as we go through the day today. And if you remember, when I started off on Monday, I said I would not be surprised if we saw spots through the end of this week that were that 3, 4, even 5-inch rainfall range. And that is going to be the possibility as we head on through the day today. Here's your planning forecast. Scattered downpours around this afternoon. Sunshine this morning, though, will quickly warm into the upper 80s. Maybe a couple spots even flirty with 90 degrees. Some of the deeper inland locations before this sea breeze front kicks in. Mild and muggy with some patchy fog overnight tonight. Very similar to this morning under variably cloudy skies. More sunshine around for the day tomorrow, but still, I'll leave in a chance for an isolated storm developing in the afternoon hours. And where the storms don't develop, I think we'll be looking at temperatures into the low 90s for inland spots, even upper 80s at the beaches. With the beaches, I think we'll be okay for the next several days. It may not be till late in the evening that those storms would make their way down there. Definitely looking at plenty of moisture across the southeast United States for the majority of this week, and it's been a good thing. It's come relatively slow. We've been spacing it out over 3, 4, 5 days, so that's the positive side. But here's a little system I'm tracking out in the Atlantic. Again, it's an upper level low. It's a cold core system, so normally this time of year you have to be aware of these potentially developing something in the tropics, but the ingredients and the conditions in the Atlantic are too hostile for anything really to develop. However, it's this upper level low, this pocket of cold air that is going to rotate towards the coast. Now the question is, does it go to the Carolinas? Is it more down towards Florida? Even down maybe in towards the Gulf of Mexico? That's something we'll have to continue to track. But this potentially could be a little caveat or a little fly in the ointment as we head on into this weekend, which could ruin my perfectly sunny and hot forecast for us here in eastern Carolina. Take a look at what Future Track shows as far as the jet stream level is concerned. Again, we talked about it earlier in the week, the split of the upper level ridge. One out towards Bermuda, the other one out here in the Rockies. Watch how this one backs in over the east coast of the Carolinas here as we head on in through this weekend. Now, you'll notice Future Track is picking up on that little disturbance at that upper level low. And the question is, where does it go? Is it going to be directed more down towards Florida? Does it try to back in towards South Carolina and Georgia? Is it outside of the possibility it comes towards us here in eastern Carolina? Future Track kind of shows the upper level ridge building over it, trapping it out there, not having an impact on our weather. This is the GFS model. Other forecast models take it down across Florida. Other forecast models, though, and I'm not sure they're correct, but they bring it close to us here in eastern Carolina. Notice as we go in through Sunday and Monday, that upper level ridge still holding across the eastern United States, and it actually joins back up with the upper level ridge in the Rockies. So you get a big east-west ridge going across here, the jet stream and the storm track way off to the north, and as a result, looks like a good deal of sunshine for us here in eastern Carolina for the weekend. Again, the caveat is going to be if that upper level low kind of gets into the mix, which I'm not thinking it will, but it's a slim possibility. Something that Tori and Ellen will continue to keep you updated on throughout the weekend. Now, notice Future Track shows some spotty storms that developed along the coast earlier this morning, and as we head into this afternoon, showers and thunderstorms will be scattered about through Onslow, Jones, Craven, Carteret, Pamlico, Hyde, Beaufort counties, similar areas as to what we saw yesterday, and then we'll lose it with the daytime heating, we lose the storms, As we go overnight tonight, could be some patchy fog around some of the inland spots. And then you'll notice Future Track shows nothing more than an isolated storm or two developing on that sea breeze front as it moves inland for tomorrow. But definitely a lot more sunshine around tomorrow than what we've seen here recently. And then even into Sunday, slim chance for an isolated storm developing along that sea breeze front. So you'll notice more sunshine, less chance of storms as we head on through the next several days. Plenty of sunshine around. Temperatures quickly boosting up into the mid-90s with that upper level ridge holding tight through Monday and Tuesday. Could potentially see it breaking down as early as Wednesday, but more likely Thursday as we do track another front that's going to be working its way into the area here. So another day today of those heavier tropical downpours. Again, would not be surprised, an inch or more of rain potentially across Craven, Jones, Pamlico, Beaufort, Hyde, Carteret, Onslow counties before we finally see that dissipate in the pattern change for the weekend. Have yourself a good weekend. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.